Hi guys, it's your boy AlfDaMvp. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about UFL and the new patch and whether the game's improved or not. We're going to talk about the positives and the negatives, unfortunately, that have come in a new patch. And not most of the major things have been fixed, but however there are some new problems that have arisen, which is gonna happen unfortunately in the football game, and you'll see it here. The speed boost just seems to be the main way that players are creating chances now, and you know what, we'll come back to that later. But you'll see it in this game. My opponent literally uses that every time when they attack. When he's got it with strikers, he used to go forward, but we'll come back to that later. Let's talk about the positives. Number one, the first thing I've noticed straight away off the bat on this patch: the passing. The passing now feels so good. It's reduced the pace of the game, but not to where it's slow, but where it feels more realistic, which I enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy that. It's not that zippy passing. It's not like automatic. Everyone's just one touch, but no, just bopping it around. No. It's very good. Got pay up, like I said, pass got some weight to it. Free ball's actually viable. That's a free ball there, and that's another free ball there as well. The ground free balls, which is actually nice because I'm someone that does like to normally play it on the ground, keep it on the floor, try and pass and move to create chances, and that's really nice. You'll even see me later on actually do an over the top pass through the middle, which was something that I never really tried. I used to try it now and again in the old patch, and sometimes it would come off, sometimes it didn't, but just the weight of it and how it fell to my striker was so good. It was really rewarding. So now that they actually nerfed them, when you get it off, like the L1 triangle, especially through the middle, it's really rewarding. This is actually a good free kick here. I actually thought this was going in. I was like, yo, keeper, get across there. My keeper does. It goes up for a corner. Another thing, the crossing meta just seems to be pretty much out of the game, like period. Corners, they don't seem to be automatic like they were before. Like corners were basically penalties if you knew the techniques. Like you know, Arsenal FC. If you know, you know. It's always scoring off corners. That seems to be gone. That actually genuinely seems to be gone. However, I am hearing there is a new way to score off corners. I've not encountered it yet. I've not seen it yet. It's just from a YouTuber that said there is a way that to score off corners. So I'm gonna have to see that and figure that out. I really hope there isn't. I really hope there isn't, because that would be really frustrating, because it will just be like how players were playing last time. They would just shoot from anywhere and just literally shoot in the hope that your keeper hits out for a corner, or it takes deflection for a corner and play for corners. I really don't want that to come back into the game. Nice bit of dribbling here. I think he was offside. That was Greenwood offside there. That's unfortunate. But there are some really good positives. But like I said, the negative, the one thing I do have, this is the only thing so far that I really noticed, is the speed boosting. Like you notice it in this game. Oh, that lag there, I was so annoyed if he scored, and I thought I conceded a penalty. Literally felt like throwing my controller. I was gonna get mad, but it was a foul, and it was my free kick. Yeah, speed boost. This is me, by the way. This isn't the game. I don't want to say that. That was just me. I was looking at something and I literally forgot I was playing for a second. Look at him again, just speed boosting through. Yeah, the speed boost is a problem. It works so well. And your defenders seem to switch off, which isn't cool. Again, the lag. It isn't cool. It really is frustrating. Good to see. I used the L1 triangle there. Yeah, it doesn't matter sometimes if I'm even controlling it, controlling the defender and looking for second man press. Two defenders will be literally right near the player and they'll just switch off. It's really frustrating. You really got to time the tackles when they start doing that speed boost. This, I think, is the pass I did here. This was so, look at the weight of pass. That's absolutely beautiful. And that's the thing you want to do. You want to see passes like that go off, like go, but you don't want it all the time. It's so rewarding. When I did that pass, I was like, oh, that is amazing. Like, love that. But yeah, the speed boosting issue, and again here, I've really got to try and track, like, double team him. It was working in this game, it seemed like, but in previous games when I was literally second man pressing and controlling my defender to to stop the sprint boost, it wasn't actually working, and they would just stop. Even when you're not controlling them, the AI just stops, which is frustrating. Going back to the positives though, one thing I have noticed as well, like, your midfielders seem to now actually intercept the ball a lot more when it's just going part, like when it's near in their vicinity. Before, there'll be so many times the ball, like, literally put a foot out and they'd intercept the ball, but they just wouldn't. I have noticed that in the few games I played it. Maybe it's just the few games I've played. I might come back and do another video and be like, yeah, I got that wrong. That was just those few games. But I have noticed that it seems like my midfielders are winning the ball, and like when it's in their vicinity, and that's really good, because that was something, again, really frustrating. You go right by them. It's like, just, you could have got that. Like, you could have got that. But yeah, in terms of UFL and myself going forward, I'm gonna keep playing. The game is better. It's not perfect. I don't think the game's ever gonna be perfect. I just have to find a formation that can kind of stop the speed boost chance creation. But going forward, I can still kind of play fun football. And, you know, guys, if you've been watching my videos, you know the way I like to play football. I like to mix it up. I just like to do pass and move. I like to vary up. I'll go through the wing, I'll go through the middle, I'll cross, I'll dribble. You know, I like to just try and score nice, realistic football goals. One of the problems I am facing as well, sometimes when you get into the box and you have a shot, the keepers, like, the shot, sometimes I'm not sure. I need to play around more with the shot techniques maybe, but it just seems they're just automatic when you're in the box. And bearing in mind, I don't have the top players, you know, I've got decent players, so maybe that's why. But I still feel like it's kind of unrewarding when you do actually break down someone's defense and you get through. You can't finish the chances you create. Now that goes both ways. That was like a really nice ball there. I think I scored from this. I think I scored from that. Yeah, the keeper got to that. Even that shot, that was a low-driven shot. He still got to that shot. I'm like, how? These keepers are just getting to everything. Just how are they doing it? So maybe it's just that I just need to upgrade my players and get better players, and maybe that will change with the chance creation. But other than that, yeah, going forward, like I said, I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to try and figure out some tactics. I probably need to play, I would say, probably another 20 games or so to really get used to the patch, adjust to the feel of it, and hopefully I can come up with some tactics for you guys that you will enjoy and you can have fun with, man, because that's what it's about at the end of the day, just having fun. And there seems to be a lot of people like myself, you know, and other content creators like myself that actually just want to play nice football. I don't think they're not too bothered about losing. I'm not too bothered about losing in the game if the opponent is good. I'm really not fussed. Like, if the opponent is better than me and they win, fair enough. I have no complaint. That was a nice goal. Those kind of passes, like, honestly, so rewarding. Like, I couldn't believe that actually, because normally the keeper would get that. So I was shocked when I got that pass off. I was like, oh my days, that's actually really nice. Like I said, there are elements of the game that I really enjoy. A few negatives, but I think with time I can just adjust and figure out ways to counteract kind of the what seems to be the new meta. I think a lot of people are still figuring out the patch. So we'll just see in the coming weeks what happens, what things change. But as of right now, that lag issue, that lag, they need to cut it out. And that's another thing, by the way, another negative, unfortunately. A lot of people seem to be, I'm not sure if it's the game or if players. I've seen a couple of videos on this. Shout out to OG GameStar. He's done a couple of videos about playing certain people that just seem to just like quit when they're losing, and then it just kind of doesn't count the game, so they don't lose a game. And I noticed this the last time I played Showdown, and I was like, is this the game, or is that the person I'm playing that somehow find a way to disconnect and not take the loss so they can still get 15 wins? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, if it's the game or if it's the player. But anyways, guys, that's been it. That's been my initial thoughts and feelings, how I'm going to move forward with UFL. Like I said, hopefully I can come up with some new tactics for you guys to really enjoy the game. And that's been it. It's been your boy AlfDaMvp. Until the next one, guys, stay safe, stay blessed. And yeah, keep enjoying UFL. Peace out.